Na hello viking, borítjuk tovább ezzel a asgardi történéseket. Ott tartottunk, ez mi az? Itt nagyon magas. Szóval ott tartottunk, hogy voltunk ugye egy jöttön bulin, ahol a házigazda egy kicsit berágott ránk, már elloptuk a mídet, ami tököm se tudja mit jelent, és most meghalunk. Bazd meg. Jó, köszönöm visszatört. És most elmegyünk a csajhoz, aki a Mimir's, hát nem tudom, kútjánál vár. Mimirnek a kútjánál. Aki elvileg... Hát most amúgy nagyon vicces, mert Odin amúgy ilyen, nem tudom, ilyen egy-egy elkapott mondatot követ most össze-vissza. Ugye azért jöttünk át, hogy megnézzük a jöttönök mágiáját, hogy mi módon tudna segíteni nekünk Asgard védelmében. Valaki elejtett egy fél mondatot, hogy van a Mead, az jó lesz. Jó, akkor nyomjuk, akkor szerezzük meg. Most így ezt kergetjük. És most szereztünk ebből a varázslatos italból. És ezt elvisszük ennek a második boszorkánynak, mert olyan jól jártunk az elsővel. Úgyhogy elvisszük a második boszorkánynak. Na, már megint itt a Loki.
Oathbreaker, I did to you what you did to my son. This is only fair.
And Sutungar, what of him?
Don't blame me for your own lack of character. You stole the mead.
For the safety of my people, Loki. For Asir, for Vanir, for all of Asgard.
But not for Jotnar. Not for me.
You let the Jotnar into Asgard. So many dead, all so you could smuggle in your son.
He was not safe here. They knew what he was and knew what he would become. Just as you do.
I swore to you I would not harm him. That is the truth.
That is the truth now. But how it will gnaw at you, knowing that to kill my son will undo your doom. Release him, Harvey. Release Fenrir, or I swear I will kill you here and now.
Na ne bassz, hogy duelezzünk most egyet.
You're welcome to try.
Ne bassz. 190-es power levelje van? Ez not good.
Why wait till Ragnarok when you can die now?
Let's see if you fight as well as you lie.
When
my son is loosed from his bondage, he will ravage all of Asgard.
No quarter this time, Loki! You have gone too far!
I will feed your corpse to Fenrir.
You meant to have me killed! I will never forgive you!
You might be the strongest, but I was ever the quicker one.
Curse you, Loki! We were like brothers once!
most amúgy lehet én vagyok a Gyökszi, de a Loki az nem Odinnek a fia, hanem a fivére.
You meant to have me killed! I will never forgive that! Are you finished?
Curse you, Harvey.
Your own distrust has undone you. Now go, and do not show your face again.
I cannot be other than who I am. All this was fated. All this will happen again.
But you will not be here to see it.
Do not be so sure of that. The game is not over. The game is never over.
Roots of the world tree Yggdrasil feed from the well of Mimir. I am close, gone to who knows what mischief. But I will not see him again soon.
Én kinyírtam volna Lokit a picsába. Bár valahol amúgy érthető a haragja. Ja, jó, megvan már ki ez a csávó, aki a God of War-ban az a lengedező fej volt. Itt is csak egy fej, úgy látom.
The probabilities lead us here. The calculations give us hope.
Speaking with someone?
Do you have the mead?
I do. Must I drink it now?
Not yet. For once you drink, your hugur will take flight and be ever fixed. Drink only when the hour of your death approaches.
Then why are we here?
When Ragnarok has come and gone, this place will remain. Remain and remember.
Wise Mimir, keeper of the well, give me your counsel.
You who seek immortality may find it within these waters. But there is a price.
As always.
The mead is not magic alone. It requires the sacred waters of Mimir's well to ferment into its final state.
Before you take these waters, you must infuse them with the blood of the Asa. To remember you, it must know you. Surrender a part of yourself to the waters that nourish the world tree. Only then will you have that which you desire.
You yourself have lost much for wisdom. Beheaded by those who did not value your learning.
My hugur is here. That is all that matters. I have learned to live incomplete, as will you.
And if I make this sacrifice, what then?
While death and ruin rage all around, the world tree will keep you. Your body will die, but your hugur will live on here. In time, you will be born anew, into a new world birthed from the ashes of the old.
Do you vouch for this strangeness?
I must believe it, for there is one I love dearly who depends upon it.
And there is no other way.
None.
It seems I have no choice.
You never did.
Az igen.
How much would you sacrifice to be freed of fate's shackles? Would you give your tongue, your hand, your sight?
I would give all that and more.
Hiszed a saját szemét?
It is done.
Semmi.
The sacrifice has been made. Whosoever drinks of the mead, the world tree will remember them.
And you? What is your sacrifice?
My liberty. Sutungur and Gunlother will not forgive this trespass. They will hunt me now to the edges of the 9 worlds.
What are they to you?
We ruled together for a time, a noble triad, as father, mother, and the sacred voice. 6 times we tried to blunt the fangs of Ragnarok, and 6 times we failed. The mead was our 7th. But they feared how it might change the humans for the worse, so they locked it away and banished me from Utgardr. By your efforts, you have returned to me what is mine. The ashes of my husband. He made his own sacrifice for knowledge. With a few changes to this mead, I may undo old sorrows.
Do as you will. I've had my fill of this cursed realm.
Bright mind, heart's ease. Beloved, I will not fail you again.
Érdekes.
My work here is done. Now to Asgard to save my people.
Hova kell most menni? Nem lehet ide fast travelálni valahogy? Még ez is messze, vagy közelebb van. Pak, nincsen semmi közelebb, ahol lehetne fast travelálni, bakker. Hát akkor menjünk ide. A durva cucc. Most egy olyan gondolkozom, hogy mi van, tehát amit mondott a Mimir, hogy meghal Odin teste, de a szelleme újjászületik egy új világban, és mi van, ha ez Eivor? Gyere, paci. Nem semmi. Akkor miért akadozik a játék? Mert nem lehet bevenni szarvassal? Mi az a hülyeség? Szerintem most megint fel fogunk ébredni. The price of wisdom. Tuti most fogunk megint ébredni. De most nem Midgardba fogunk kerülni, hanem Eivor felé ébredni. Kíváncsiak, mit fog ezekre mondani Valka. Meglátjuk mindjárt. Eivor felébredt.
Come, settle your mind and tell me what you have seen.
Strange things, Valka. I'm learning much and seeing more than my mind can understand.
Go on.
In Jotunheim, I sought and found a mead of incredible power. It promised me a strange effect. To drink it would deliver me from death, shield me from the destruction of Ragnarok. By this mead, I hope to live beyond my own death, well into the future.
Fascinating. Was that your final vision?
They have not ended, not yet. Something compels me to return to Asgard.
The elixir is ready when you are.
Gondolom, akkor innentől kezdve bármikor visszamehetünk, amikor akarunk. Ja, van Asgard, meg Jotunheim Potion. Nice. Na jó, akkor most haladjunk tovább szerintem az angol sztorival. Szevasz, paci. Tegyünk Return to Asgard. What the hell? Na, azt fogjuk most csinálni. Szóval, skills. 8 skill. Az nem rossz. Jó. Most csapassuk tovább az angol sztorit. Megint megcsinálunk egy területet, és utána megyünk tovább Asgardba. Hogy egyesével egy ide, egy oda.
Good to see you, darling.
Nekem mondod? Jó, nem hanyagolhatjuk el.
No need.
Nem hanyagolhatjuk el a feleségeinket. Grandi kiszeret belőlünk. Nem tudom, hogy ennek van amúgy bármi jelentősége, hogyha ezt csináljuk. Ezek szerint nincs.
I want to see the Alliance map.
Lunden 90-es. És amúgy egyébként azt hiszem Lundenben volt a könyv szerint, amikor találkozott Eivor és a könyvnek a főszereplője, akinek már nem emlékszem kurvára nevére. De legyen Lunden.
Hytham asked that I travel to London. What do you know of it?
A wild city, one that Halfdan Ragnarsson tried to claim for himself years ago.
Igen.
But it resists all attempts to be held.
Hytham claims the city is overrun by a strange cult, the Order of the Ancients. He asked that I track them down and kill them. Doing so may help the honest people there, and earn us an ally in the process.
In a city so chaotic, it is worth a try. Approach by the North Gate and start asking around.
Úgyis érdekel az ordernek a vadászata.
Good. I await your return.
Úgyis érdekel az ordernek a vadászata, hogy hol fog vezetni. Mi lesz a asszaszinoknak a története. Baszki. Igen, kurusokat kell utazni. Ó, na ne basszál. A legközelebbi hely az ott van. Onnan még hajóval kéne menni. Hát talán ez közelebbi. Kicsit sokáig töltöget a Valhalla, de most már nem SSD-n van, hanem HDD-n, úgyhogy ez van. Ja, gondolom itt az fog kelleni, hogy gyorsan akarunk lemászni. Na innen már nincs is annyira, de megfúrta messze van. Még valamiért akadozik a játék, és lassan tölti be a textúránkat. Pillanatra megnézem, mi fut a háttérben. És akkor kiderül, mi a helyzet. Na jó, szerintem most már rendben lesz. Kapcsoltam pár dolgot. Most már 4 adrenalin pontunk van, király. Most amit növelni kéne, inventory. Ezt kéne növelni, ne csak 2 HP-nk lehessen maximum. A 150-es power level, nagyon durca. Lassan mehetünk Franciaországba is. Shinobi pack, te jó Isten. Messze vagyunk még? Hogy ezen jó felé haladunk, de úgy látom, igen. Biztos, ami biztos. Ne hívjuk fel magunkra feleslegesen a figyelmet. Ezt a mapról ki kell szedjem ezt a szart, amit beraktam. Amúgy ezt nem is néztem, de itt még egy csomó terület van. Jorvik. ...160-as terület, 190-es. Hát rohadtul nem fogytunk még itt két területekből, Dick. 220. 340 mi? Az kemény. 340. Lesz akkor a szintünk valaha.
Might find an official worth his salt here.
I beg patience, all. We'll have this rat cleaned up in no time. Keep it steady, huh?
The Olaf. Hey, bear up, Master Ame. You'll be on your way shortly, huh?
Something of a shepherd, aren't you?
It can feel that way, aye. Can I help you with something?
Who governs this burr? I would like to speak with him, if I can.
Ah, the Governor Trigger. Good and fair Dane come to London 4 year back.
Trigger?
Aye, most hours of the day you can find him at the old villa, dealing with all manner in Avery.
Stow!
Ki ez a köcsög? Figyeled már. Nem kéne.
Of wants his cut of the summer harvest. Shit, Carl. Huh? What's the holdup?
We're talking.
Gentlemen, the farmers of Mercia have paid their burden already. If Avgos wants more, he can petition for it.
Petition for it? Well, you can tell that old mud merchant that if he wants his apple, he can bob for it.
Belongs to Master Ame, sir.
Bob for it!
That is filthy.
Bob for it!
Utána nagyot fogsz kapni. Azaz, adjatok a köcsögöknek. Rákeredsz a nyelvbe.
Is this kind of noise coming to London?
Now, we've a quiet day once in a great while. And try not to kill anyone, eh?
I'll wear your face as a skull cap, Stow.
Watch your head there!
Eyes on your foe.
God in heaven, you fight like the devil's stolen your bread.
You give some hard knocks yourself?
Road, be a good lad and prick the names of those that pay their food tax, will you? Right then. You've some dealings with Governor Trigger, was that it?
I will have dealings with any who can deliver fair friendship with my Raven clan. If that is you, then all the better.
Ah, no. Trigger's your fellow. I'm the Shire Reeve of London's westerly half. I keep things ordered and fair.
Shire Reeve is not a name that rides easy on the tongue.
Reeve's my title, sorry. Stow's my name. Stow of London.
Ez most nem tudom, hogy mit jelent, hogy összehaverkodunk, hogy faszacsákú vagy kicsit jobban összehaverkodunk. Na jó, nézzük meg.
Name for a burly man. I like one who can hold himself in a brawl.
To walk tall in London, a man must know how to swing his fists.
It is not empty praise I give.
Well, your candor is appreciated.
Aha, sajnos ez az, amire gondoltam. Bakkerek, azt többet nem csináljuk.
He sounds like a man worth knowing.
Right then. Station field, flock shepherded.
De amúgy adom,
Off to
hogy
Trigo we go.
ilyen felvilágosultan fejlesztenek a Ubisoftnál.
What can I call you? Humbler of thugs? Dane Hammer?
I am Eivor of the Raven clan. We have a settlement to the north, just off the River Neen.
Well, I owe you a great debt, Eivor. You're a worthy ally.
So, this is London, a city built by giants.
So they say. She's an old place, surly as they come. But there's a mystery here I quite adore. I was raised here, in fact. Learned the scriptures of Christ's apostles in Lundenreach. I was Saxon Borough, just past the western walls.
You're not a priest, are you?
No. No, I was raised by them. And for a penniless bastard, I turned out pretty well.
A penniless bastard, and now London's fearless reeve.
Well, it's Trigo who saw something in me. He judges not the circumstance of my birth. His two hands, left and right, are me and a Dane-born soldier, Erke. Erke's an orphan of the last Viking horde put down in London for a season. 2 or 3 years back now, it must have been. It's through Trigo I met Erke. Wait. Something's wrong.
Iron on the air. This blood is fresh.
These were good men. What's happened here?
Mindig beletaknyolunk a buli közepébe.
God, no. No, no, no.
It took 3 arrows to kill him. The next 12 were an insult.
O Lord, deliver these men with the light of thy countenance visiteth and shines upon them.
You've no need for outsiders, though. It's a private matter.
There's no cause to be leery. Eivor had my back in a brawl at Cripplegate. More thugs from the garrison.
You must be a real broker to hold your own against those shithugs. It's time to fetter those men, Stowe. It can't go on like this.
If this one had a head, you'd be calling him Trigger, yes? Your governor.
God above, the man is dead. Some respect, please.
We'll get along well, you and me.
You must be Erke, London's second reeve.
Erke Botelson, yes I am. Are you telling me this gut bucket called me second reeve?
First in the Eastborough, and a man I trust with my life.
Stowe's never been a good judge of character.
Erke, this is Eivor. He came to meet with Trigo, to seal the bonds of friendship with his clan.
He would have welcomed you heartily. He was a trusting man, and I got him here.
Have you found anything?
I just arrived. The killers left a ladder on the body there.
I'll have a look around.
Trigo had men with him at all times. How could the killers get through?
They must have been known to him. Well enough to get
This letter. Someone wanted us to see it. From Rome went an order of heretics who worshipped the relics of a time before Christ.
Erke, this was the letter he told us about. Said it contained fearful news about London.
It warns of 3 such heathens who have infiltrated London. His killers, I expect.
They must have been known to them. Well enough to get close without suspicion.
Good and holy Christ, that could be most anyone. He governed this burg. Oh dear.
What is it?
Dirty notes from a mistress. Sorry. Mistresses. Intriguer's desk.
Ah, yes. The old man had a wandering hand. And I
didn't know. I didn't think.
He didn't want you to. It was his secret to keep.
Find anything?
Besides enough blood to repaint the city's faded brick.
Szóval jobban volt ez a csávóval, bár az... De várjátok, az Ube, nem Uba. Ez más lesz. Szóval megjöttünk igazából a semmiért. Hopp, ott van valami.
A barber surgeon's tools. Sharp and precise for easy butchery. Must have been what was used to free Trigger's head from his neck. 3 sets of footprints leave. 2 average and 1 massive.
Egy kurva nagy csávó, meg 2 kisebb.
Look at us, sitting on our laurels while Eivor does all the work.
Anyád. Ez a 3 járva, 8-at már mindnek találtam. Ja, meg itt van ez. De ezt már elolvastam. Mi az utolsójában? Van fönt valami? Igen, de itt jövünk, igen. Hát ott van egy ajtó. Amit nem tudunk menni, azt már megnéztük, Itt is áll valaki. Itt töröl a kezében. Hát én nem tudom, milyen tököm van. Mit kéne még felfedezni? Mit kéne examinolni még? De hogy most nem tudom... Hát de elolvastuk ezt is. Viszont megemlíti Eivort is, akkor lehet, hogy ez mégiscsak az az uba. Nem tudom. Ezt a 3 pontot mutatja csak, meg ezt a papírt nagyon világosan. Olyan, mintha... Ja, aha. Hopp. Hello.
I do not envy this man's death. Hang on. There's something in his hand. This was not Trigger's seal?
No, it looks Roman in origin. Must have been on a ladder he opened.
It must have been significant to this god for him to grasp it even in death.
Mayhaps it's what got him killed.
I think I have a clear idea of what happened here.
Na ne basszám.
Trigger was shot where he sat. Probably as he read the letter. One of his guards grabbed the seal and tried to escape. He didn't make it. A second killer found him first. He met his end at the noose, lifted by the bigger man. A third attacker took his eyes, then came for Trigger's head. Symbolic, maybe. Headless leader, eyeless guards. The killers were without fear. This killer was a message. Their footprints leave together. 3 sets, heading back to the courtyard. The letter mentions 3 heretics, named only by Manicus. The leech, the arrow, the compass. Signed by someone calling himself a poor fellow soldier of Christ.
Poor fellow soldier. Odd name.
3 names, 3 killers, as you said.
Baldersack. It could be anyone in London. Who can we trust?
No one?
People in this room, I fear.
Even that would be unwise, until we know more.
The arrow is described as a pugnacious Dane invader. That describes too many in London.
The leech hails from Wessex. London is home to many of them as well.
And the compass, a Frankish captain.
Less common, but no face comes to mind.
What is this symbol here?
I recognize that from the Mithraic temple. I passed it on the way here.
Mithraic temple? Is that a church?
A church? Heavens, no. Mithras was a pagan idea. A so-called god beloved by the ancient soldiers that built this city. Our city is overrun with cowards. We may be next to fall if we don't resolve this sick fermentation of hate.
I've told you, this city answers to blood and power. We should serve as such.
I can't leave him like this. I need to.
We'll get the church to see to it, Stone.
No. No, it should be me. I must ready him for judgment.
I understand. Only get some air from time to time. It reeks in here. Shall we, Broga?
Kaptunk loot, király. Senki nem fedeződött fel. 1, 3, 1, 6, 1, 3, 1, 2. The Vellum, AIDS, Latte, Kompass, aha. The Arrow, The Leech, aha, ez a 3 fog most következni. És ők fognak a killhez mutatni. Érdekes. Jó.
Well, now the locals have caught a whiff of this fatted mess. The temple is yours to explore, Eivor. It's to the east of here. I must wear my reef's face for a time. Keep away! Keep away!
Should the Reeves change their minds, I will have to gut them and put a puppet atop London's throne. But Stowe seems a good man. I will trust his word.
Még nem vagyunk ott a helyszínen.
The Temple of Mithras. Well guarded for a tangle of old ruins. I need to find the entrance. I should be cautious around here.
És de mit akarunk itt meg? Tehát akkor nézzük csak meg. Abba az épületbe akarunk bejutni?
Hey! Leaving so soon? Shoot!
Gyakorlatilag ez az a rész, ahol be akarunk jutni. Kicsit még balra. Nem tudom, hogy most ennek érdemes-e még neki ugrani. Szerintem minden fogjuk folytatni. Nem tudom, mennyi idő lenne még ennek neki kezdeni. Felteszünk még skill pointokat. És akkor innen folytatjuk szerintem legközelebb. Sziasztok!